All right, welcome to. So here's movie magic, honey. See how Daddy gets his bread buttered. Welcome to another edition. Yep. Forgot about the tag. All right, welcome to another edition of Daddy Diaries. Can we just stop? Well, as you can see, I've developed my winter has come beard. Make for the gap of Rohan. Wait a minute, that's different. So Avery has very much started to hit her starting to smile baby phase, which is delightful. And now that I have her here, she's of course going to prove me wrong. Can you smile? This is yawn. She yawns. Look at how much she yawns. So great. But I have learned that if you want to have okay footage for Daddy Diaries, you have to learn to take video whenever you can. Which, you know, the expectations for little babies is set so low. I get excited when she smiles in reaction to something. It's not like she has a job. It's not like she's doing anything. And it melts my heart. And then I would gladly not sleep for weeks at a time. Apart from being smiley, we've also hit a phase where we're starting to be real chatty. I suppose it won't shock many of you out there to learn that, at least I think she will probably be a pretty early talker. Another thing I've learned is, and I know I've said this before, but man, the sentiment of you just don't understand unless you have a kid. I know that some people say that and they mean you'll never understand until you have a kid. Isn't that right, Astrid? Excuse me, is this hemp milk organic? But I don't mean it like that. I mean it more like, you just don't understand. You don't know what it's like out there. Get back out there, soldier. I mean, once you're kind of in that position, I've quickly learned to drop all judgment of other parents. When you're not in the thick of battle, it's really easy to say, oh, you should never use a pacifier. That's so bad for babies. And then when you're in the midst of battle and she's just crying and you got nothing else, you're like, I'm just going to use this pacifier because I have to live another day and so does she. So that way we don't kill each other. I know I'm not exactly saying anything new here, but it is really fun to kind of see her start to become a person and not just a crying sack of flesh all the time. So she seems to have kind of picked up Daddy's neurotic energy to always need to be doing something or getting something done. And yeah. Do you like that part of you? I don't know. But maybe you'll learn to harness it better than I have. I was kind of hoping that she would get Corinne's ability to relax, which is an ability I do not have. But thus far, she doesn't really do that. She really likes to be doing stuff. Another little piece of advice that I have discovered is that in lieu of a rocking chair, an exercise ball works wonders as well. And it also really blasts your core. So Corinne goes back to work next week, which means there's going to be a lot more daddy nanny time, which is terrifying. So next Daddy Diaries, I'll report to you fresh from the war zone. But in the meantime, I just wanted to give you a little sample of the type of conversation that Corinne and I have these days. Enjoy.
What are the words actually? Roll it up, tie it up, stick it in a bun. If I could throw
Roll
it
it and pat it.
Roll it and pat it.
And mark it with the B. And put it in the oven for baking.
What is a patty cake? Right, but what is a patty cake? If I were to go to a bakery and say, give me one patty cake, please. What would it be? Roll it up, tie it up, stick it in the oven with a B on it. Roll it, and pat it. Why do I want to say tie it? Patty cakes get tied, don't they?
Let's take it from the top.
Okay. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and stick it with a B. And stick it in the oven. One patty cake, please.
For baby and me.
For baby and me. She liked my alternate versions. She's a big fan of my